Good morning, everyone. I was bumped into somebody in a shop the other day, and the guy said, "What's your name?" I said, "Mike." He said, "Oh, not another one." He says, "Everywhere I go, they seem to be Mikes all over the place." And I said, "Well, I'm not really surprised because it's such a wonderful name." Um, and I wouldn't say I shouldn't be necessarily proud of it, but what's it got to do with things today? Well, today we celebrate the feast of the archangels, Saints Michael, Gabriel, and Raphael. Uh, and we know the functions that they performed in essentially being the heads or the significant figures in contact with people. Michael driving out Lucifer and all the sinful angels from heaven who went against God, and Gabriel and Raphael, we know their interaction with people in the gospel as well. But when we think about the archangels, it always reminds me that two things. One, that there is a heaven, because that's where they came from, and that's hopefully where we are going to go to. But it also reminds us that we are only here on earth for a very short time in relation to eternity. Eternity has no beginning and no end, so it's a little confusing because then you can't measure time in eternity. But we do know that it's going to have a longer existence, certainly than the very short time that we have here on earth, even for those people who live for very many years on this earth. And the other thing to remind, I think, which is really important, there is no place in heaven for evil. Michael drove out evil, and there's no place in heaven for evil. And so if there's anything that is going on in our lives that we may consider to be going against the word of God, we need to try and get that out of our lives, because there's no place for that in heaven. And there may be, we may make a mistake by simply saying, "Oh, God will forgive us, it doesn't matter, we'll go straight to heaven anyway." That's not what it says in the Bible, nor does the church say that. So we need to make sure that we do keep ourselves in a good state of grace, so that we can meet the Lord at any time. Having said that, let's remember that there are confessions available, and it's quite interesting. Father will say he'll go into the confession and maybe he'll see one or two people, and yet on Sunday mornings there are queues of people going to communion. So we need to make sure that perhaps let's pay a visit again to the confessional if we need to. You keep yourself safe and have a wonderful day, and we'll see you again. God bless. Bye-bye.